Hello and welcome to the I Feel Like Laughing Network. I am your host, Kevin KMACC, as always, and I am here to talk some more hip-hop and rap news on the I Feel Like Rhyming show, which we're going to have. I mean, there's so much hip-hop news coming out lately, and I feel like with the COVID shutdown coming up again, there'll be a lot of good music, hopefully some more good news. So we're going to have the hip-hop show 3 or 4 times a week, but check out I Feel Like Skating. We're going to have a vlog up tomorrow, and then the premiere of BBQ, Beef, Beer, and Questions. It's my grilling cooking show. You're going to learn some great recipes, great way to cook steak. So stay tuned for all that. But today, let's talk some more hip-hop. I got an interesting topic here to debate today. I heard there was Snoop Dogg released some video. He was in the studio with Kanye and Dr. Dre. They're working on an album together. Apparently it'll be Jesus is King 2, the Dr. Dre version. So it'll still be Christian rap. Apparently Kanye West is still sticking with that, which surprised me. I thought it'd be maybe a one album thing after he saw his album kind of, I wouldn't say it flopped, but it just... It was different, and I don't know how well. I don't think it did that well for Kanye's standards, at least. You know, his standards are pretty high and everything, so I thought maybe, you know, he would get scared away from keeping the Christian rapper title or formula, whatever. But he's still sticking with it, so Jesus is King 2, but this will be the Dr. Dre version, so I think that would be really interesting. You know, yeah, I wish he was talking normal stuff and normal topics and would probably have on really great guest features. I don't know who he's going to have on this again. I love the Clips feature from the first album. I mean, Malice was my favorite out of the Clips, so just seeing Malice on a track again, just rapping again is terrific. It's very exciting to see. I've been waiting for a Clips reunion. I mean, an album might be a lot, but at least like a tour, a reunion tour or something. I'd love to just see Malice on the mic again. But I understand, I respect that Push has said he's turned down millions and things for reunion shows and tours, and he's turned down a ton of money because Malice doesn't want to do it. So I respect Malice for that. He's not accepting the money. I respect Malice for sticking to, you know, what he feels he should be doing right now. That's serving God. I believe he's a pastor or whatever. And sorry, I don't know what he, minister or pastor, I don't know what the difference is. But you know, he's doing that, and he's turned down a ton of money, apparently millions of dollars for a Clips reunion. So we may never get an album, but at least we got that one feature. I love that. So I don't know who Kanye will have. I don't know, for Christian rappers, Lecrae. I don't know many, so I don't know what the features will look like on this album. If he can have Kendrick, maybe that'd be huge. He has like Kendrick or Cole or some of the big, you know, obviously Drake's probably out of the question, but you know, he could have someone big on there. I would think. I think even God would like to hear, you know, Kendrick on a track with Kanye, produced by Dr. Dre and Kanye. I think anyone would like to hear that, right? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see how Dr. Dre's never produced Christian rap. I think Dr. Dre can produce anything. I think he could produce country music. But, yeah, he's never produced a Christian rap type album. I don't know, like, if his beats, those big West Coast sounds, those, you know, those drums, and just how it's like a boom bap on steroids, I kind of always say. It's just, the beat is just so heavy. I'm having trouble. Everyone knows what a Dr. Dre beat sounds like, but how will that sound like with Kanye's production, which is a little more... Dr. Dre's is a little more polished. That's why him and Scott Storch, I feel like, we're a great match, because Dr. Dre's is so polished and clean, every part of it. I don't know a ton about music production, but I know, you know, the 808s or whatever, the piano riffs, the drums, what are they called, the 504? I don't know. See, but everything's so polished and perfect. It's like just everything perfect. It's a great beat, big bass, big sounding. It's just, it's perfectly polished. Kanye's is more scattered, like more artsy type. You know, he'd be like the Picasso. And who would Dr. Dre be? Who's a good painter guy? I had one in my head too. I almost said Beethoven. I know that's a Monet or something, right? I don't know. I think that's one. Monet. More like just regular painting, and Kanye'd be the Picasso. I feel like because all his beats can go everywhere. They could be a certain thing, and the next second he'll switch it a little bit, make someone yelling on there or something, or a bunch of weird drums, and then he could switch back to the beat. Kanye's are all over the place, but they work, and they're incredible, they're tremendous. So them together is just, how is that going to sound? Is it going to be as amazing as we think, or is it going to be like too weird? Like, is it going to be a power struggle? Like, who gets final say? Whose influence on each beat is going to be more heard? You know, will you hear it and say, oh, that's a Dr. Dre beat? Or will you hear it and say, oh, that's a Kanye beat? So I'm just very intrigued to see, because they're both legendary producers. You know, neither of them probably, they might take constructive criticism, but who's going to give it to them? I mean, I guess who's in their right mind would give Dr. Dre constructive criticism on beats? I don't think anyone's allowed to. It might be a law in the state of California. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. If anyone could give him criticism or, you know, advice or anything, it would most likely be Kanye. I mean, I don't think of, maybe DJ Premier. Actually, for me, I'm a big DJ Premier guy, so I'd go Premier. Maybe RZA, Premier. I'm probably leaving some off. Who am I leaving off here? Not Kid Capri. I'm trying to think of him. I can't think of him right now. Maybe I'll write him if I think of him later. But there's very few that could give Dre advice. So who's gonna get final say on that? Will be interesting. Who's gonna mix and master it? And just what will it sound like? What will Kanye be talking? Will Dr. Dre be on any songs? There's so much I want to know about Jesus is King 2. I'm sure it'll be very light on the track list, maybe 10 songs, but will they be like perfect songs? Like you envision Kanye and Dr. Dre on the same beat, the same song, it would be like, you know, heaven on earth. You picture that being like the best of the best. Like, it's just, you're gonna hear it and your ears are gonna have an orgasm immediately. Like, that's what you picture. It's just gonna be the most amazing sound ever. It's just gonna, your jaw's gonna drop, and you might not be able to talk for 2 or 3 days. You might have to go to the doctor's office or something, and because I don't know, you might just, your blood might stop flowing. I don't know what's gonna happen. It seems like it'd be perfection, but who knows? Who knows? Like, what's it gonna? Is Kanye gonna get too freaked out? I feel like Dr. Dre, even though he's this huge big producer, would be more humble, and maybe, like, I feel like Kanye would be the one with a hot head and want control still, and be yelling or something, the first one to start an argument or a fight. I feel like Kanye's definitely there. I don't know how he is now as a Christian man and whatnot, but you know, I don't know if maybe Kim Kardashian gets final say. You never know. I don't know. So let's hope not. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna, if they're gonna clash, or will everything be peaceful? It seems like it'll be peaceful if Snoop's there and they're just producing, and you know, I don't know if Kanye allows him to smoke in there. It seems like it should be peaceful. They're friends enough to make the album together. It's just, if Dr. Dre, I think they already said this on Joe Budden podcast, but if Dr. Dre does the final mix and mastering, we may never even hear the album for the next 10, 15, 20 years, or it may never come out. So it takes, you know, him 10 years to make 5 songs. Like, so who is gonna be the final putter out? Who's gonna put this out? Is it gonna be on Kanye on Good Music, or is it gonna be on Aftermath, or what record labels are gonna come out on? There's just so many questions. I would assume, I guess, Good Music, it's a Kanye album, so I guess it'd be him. So we will get to hear it. Kanye will put it out, I think. He takes a while though. Like, he takes a while to put out music sometimes nowadays too. He's getting that little bit of that perfectionist thing that Dre has, so he takes a while to put out new music. So maybe, I don't know, I'd be I gotta hear it to believe it. I don't even know. I still don't believe it. I still don't think we'll ever see any of this. They'll probably scrap them all. They'll be on a hard drive somewhere. It'll be like finding the Holy Grail if anyone ever finds that hard drive. I mean, Martin Shkreli's in jail, so he can't find it. Or whatever that guy's name is, that douchebag. But yeah, it'll be like the Holy Grail finding that thing. I mean, some of Dr. Dre's beats that haven't came out are better than anything I've heard out right now. So that's what I heard one on a Who Kid live stream. It's with Akon on it was supposed to be on Detox. Such a great beat, one of the best beats I've ever heard. And he didn't feel that was good enough to put out. Then I don't know what he must be making the definition of perfection here if this is going to come out, because the beats Dr. Dre doesn't put out that he thinks aren't good enough are incredible. So I guess that means these must be super incredible. I don't know. I don't know why Dr. Dre, I'm still bitter he didn't put out Detox, still bitter. So, because that'll make this argument. I wanted to just have an argument, who's better, Kanye or Dr. Dre as a producer? Who's more, I mean, Dre might be more of a legend at this point. Kanye, they'll probably be equal legends when it's all said and done. Kanye's got a little more of a career left than Dre. Dre's kind of chilling right now. He's rich as fuck. He puts out music when he wants to, if he wants to. He doesn't have to. So he's just chilling. Neither does Kanye after that gap, that 10-year gap. We don't even know the numbers, but I'm sure Kanye, he was already a billionaire supposedly without his wife. So Kanye's, what, a super billionaire? I don't know. What, multi-billionaire? I don't know, Kanye. I could use rent money if you want to get a little lighter in the wallet. I mean, you don't need all of that, do you? Come on, you don't need all of that. You pay my rent for a couple months here. Jeez, this whole critiquing your work thing is not working out in terms of cashola, you know? Anyways, yeah, but let's say my debate today is, if you were asked, you know, maybe who your favorite, you could choose your favorite, but who do you think is the better producer, Dr. Dre or Kanye? They both kind of started as producers, or that was their main focus, producers making beats, and then they both kind of moved into rapping. Maybe Dr. Dre a little quicker. I think Kanye was making beats for longer. Dr. Dre was in NWA. He was rapping pretty close to the beginning, I think. So they both kind of were producers first. They're both rappers second. They both can rap very well. Very classic bars and albums. You know, they're classic legendary artists, but they're legendary producers. So who is better? Who's really better? You know, some of Dr. Dre's best beats are helped from Scott Storch and vice versa. But, you know, he's had help on some great beats. Kanye, most of his beats, maybe he has help that I don't know about, but I feel like most of Kanye's beats, because it's probably a little tough to work with Kanye. I don't know where I get that from, but I feel like it might be. I feel like most of his beats are made completely by himself, solely by Kanye. So, does that Kanye, I also feel like, for that reason that I was saying before, that Dr. Dre's a perfectionist, he hasn't put out many songs as Kanye. He's put out a lot of songs, but he only has 2 albums, Dr. Dre, and then 10 years later, Dr. Dre, The Chronic 2001. Or the first one's called The Chronic, sorry, it's not called Dr. Dre. The Chronic and The Chronic 2001, and I guess the Compton, the soundtrack there, so... Which, I never got that. Like, Dr. Dre put out that Compton soundtrack, and he couldn't put out Detox with these great songs that I've heard leaked. And, you know, what was so wrong with putting out Detox? And you could put out Compton, which is, let's be honest, an average, maybe above average album. It's not perfection. It's not what he was searching for 15 years. Like, I'm putting out this perfect album. That's what supposedly you wanted Detox to be. Well, that wasn't Compton. I mean, Compton was a very good album, but it wasn't this crazy perfection that we've been waiting for 15 years. Why the heck he felt good enough to put out Compton, but not Detox? Just, it'll get me all fired up. I don't want to do it right now, but anyway, that's the reason. Dr. Dre has his beats he's made for people, smash hits, crazy great beats. You know, the EVE song there with Gwen Stefani, it comes to mind. but there's many that Dr. Dre's done, but he hasn't done as many as Kanye. And Kanye's contributions to Jay-Z's career early on, those Jay-Z beats he made for the Blueprint 2 and the Rockefeller collab album, and all those beats Kanye made for Jay in the beginning, like helped make Jay into a superstar. They definitely didn't hurt. They were definitely a big influence. Kanye's done some big things, and not to mention all of Kanye's albums. How many does he have? 8, 9? Does he have 10? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he's right before 10. But Kanye has a ton of albums, a ton of music. There's so much of a variety of Kanye beats. I feel like Kanye's a little more versatile too. So not only do we have more examples of Kanye's work, he's more versatile. He can make slow beats, fast beats. Dr. Dre seems like he makes a similar beat. Like when a Dr. Dre beat comes on, you kind of know it's a Dr. Dre beat right away. Kanye can maybe fool you. You could put on a Kanye beat and you might not know it's Kanye right away. You might think it's some newer producer or something different. Kanye can do a lot of different things. He's versatile like that. I love Kanye beats. You never know what you're gonna get. But Dr. Dre they're not that similar, but they're kind of in the same lane. They're in the same ballpark. They're in the same area code. I think we can all agree that. But yeah, he can make different beats too. I'm not saying Dr. Dre can't make a slow beat or a fast beat or a club beat or a, just straight album, straight bars beat. Dr. Dre can do all that. He can do anything. He's arguably, is seen as the best. Dr. Dre is seen as the best. But is Kanye better if we looked into it? Really, I know it's almost a sin to say someone's better than Dr. Dre at production. It's almost like a commandment that thou shalt not say anyone's better than Dr. Dre at production. But I think it's a good argument. It was the first thing I thought of when I saw that Kanye and Dre were working together on this Jesus is King 2 album. It's going to be a Kanye album, but the Dr. Dre version. It's like, who's better? Who's had the better career? Who's honestly the better producer? Like if you today, you're an up and coming rapper, you get signed, your first big song, you have the option of Dr. Dre or Kanye West. Who are you going to choose? Who are you going to go with? Who do you think is going to make your song bigger? Obviously your first song, if you had a Dr. Dre beat, that's probably going to make your song the biggest right there. Because that's probably, it's been done by Eminem and probably, I don't know who else, maybe Kendrick or The Game or something. And look where their careers are. Look where Eminem's career is because of Dr. Dre beats. So that alone could be your argument right there. Look at Eminem's career on Dr. Dre beats. And has Kanye done that for any artist? Pusha T was already big with the Clips. Kanye didn't really do well for Designer, besides Panda. I don't even think he made that beat. That was all Designer. I don't think Kanye made Panda. So Kanye's artists don't really get as big as Eminem got under Dr. Dre's tutelage. Kanye, Jay-Z was already huge and everything, and Kanye just helped him and made him even bigger by supplying him great, terrific beats. He didn't, hurt his career or anything. He just helped it. Yeah, Kanye hasn't really. He didn't make. Jay-Z was already Jay-Z. He just made those albums terrific. He made all those songs incredible by making his beats. But Dr. Dre can change someone's career. You get a Dr. Dre beat and song, you're going from 0 to 100 real quick, pretty much. That's solidified in the game. You start off with a Dr. Dre beat, everyone notices, everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? How do you get a Dr. Dre beat? And you're automatically on the map, automatically a big artist. So maybe Dr. Dre's name alone makes him a better producer, but I'd say if we just look at the beats alone, though, I think Kanye's beats are better. That's just a personal opinion. I think they got way more variety to them. He just does a lot more with it, and I just like his style a little better. So that's a personal opinion. I think beat-wise, I think career-wise, if you had to choose, you'd probably choose Dr. Dre. That's just name alone. You gotta go with it. You gotta go with Dr. Dre. But Kanye will be there in a little while as more of legendary status. Kanye is just still somewhat in the game more than Dre really is. Dre's kind of like a god floating above rap, I feel like. But Kanye's still kind of down there. He hasn't like floated up to ascended to the rap heavens quite yet. But I mean, he's there. So I'd choose Dre first. But that's just on name and notoriety alone. But beat-wise, I think if we went head-to-head, I don't have a list. I wish I prepared more, but that's my style. I don't prepare at all. I wish I had a list of, like, Dre beat songs next to Kanye beat songs so we could go one by one. Maybe I'll do an additional video. We'll go one by one. We'll do 20 against 20. It'd be a great versus battle. That's who they should get, Kanye, Dr. Dre. I don't think that would ever happen, but that'd be a great idea for a versus battle, because I'd really like to see just a list of songs at the least. Hearing them would be great. I think that's a great idea just for a head-to-head battle, because who really would take that? I'm trying to think off the top of my head on who's got the better beats. I mean, off the top of my head, Dr. Dre has made probably bigger smash songs. I'm thinking of more Dr. Dre songs. He's probably made much bigger smashes, but Kanye's got his fair share too. I mean, Kanye songs alone, Dark Twisted Fantasy, that whole album. Kanye has all his albums, and Dr. Dre just never puts shit out. If Dr. Dre put all the beats that are probably on his external hard drive, if he put all those out, he would wash Kanye. It'd be over. If he just actually put out music that he thought was average, that is probably amazing. But even if he doesn't think it's amazing, if he put all that shit out that he thinks is alright, it'd easily be him over Kanye. But Kanye just has more examples, like I said, more versatile, more variety. Yeah, and just, Kanye's library, his discography right now, I'm going to go with him with the better producer. I know that's probably a crazy opinion that a lot of people don't agree with, but I think Kanye's a better producer than Dr. Dre. Not that I don't like Dr. Dre. I just think this is a good discussion right here. I wish I had a co-host to debate it with, but since I'm the only one, I win the argument. Kanye's a better producer than Dr. Dre. That's it. We're settled with it, guys. We're done. No more arguments. I think I've stated my whole arguments. I think I'm gone down the list in my head, but I probably forgot a few things. This is probably like 20 minutes, probably 40 minutes, because I talk a lot longer. But hey, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss me rambling more, because who wouldn't want to miss this? Anyways, yeah, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be debuting Beef, Beer, and Questions tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I'll keep you updated on my social media. You got all the links. But yeah, we got the cooking show coming out. Check out more I Feel Like Skating episodes will come out. And then yeah, we're gonna have some vlogs. We're gonna go to the beach, and we're gonna get coronavirus just for the love of the channel, for the love of the YouTube. We're all gonna get COVID and make out with each other and stuff. So it's gonna be awesome. So check out that vlog. And yeah, that's about it. We're just gonna be vlogging. You can see life right before we all have to stay home till January, apparently, and I'm gonna cry when that happens, but oh well, we had fun while it lasted, right? Anyways, subscribe to the channel if we gotta stay inside till January. You can make fun of me for a few months, so that's the positive side of all this. You get to watch me more. You gotta think positive. That's my message. Alright guys, thank you for watching once again. I'm Kevin KMACC. This is the I Feel Like Laughing Network. And yeah, come back for another one. I'm terrible at ending these videos. Very bad at it. Very bad, I'm not gonna lie. But thank you again for watching. Have a great day. Notification bell, because I make new videos every single day. I think they're funny. I don't know, if you don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, we blend comedy with, hip-hop, obviously. We're gonna do some vlogs. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna show you around California. It's all about an East Coast kid surviving on the West Coast. So we're doing the vlog series. We're doing the cooking show. It's a grilling show, but beef, beer, and questions, BBQ. That'll be debuting. You'll get new recipes. We start off episode 1 with my steak recipe, and trust me, it's terrific. I would not lie to you. All my friends, it's the only reason they like me is for my cooking, my grilling. That's the only reason they keep me around. It's that good. They haven't kicked me out of the house yet because my steak is just that good. So stay tuned for the cooking show so you can learn that recipe and make friends and impress your friends that you already have also. So you don't want to miss that. Cooking, skateboarding, music, movies, television. I do it all. And I try to be funny while I do it. So please subscribe to the channel. Don't miss the daily videos. They're going to get better and better, trust me. We can only get better from here. We can't get worse. Anyways, thanks for watching once again. I'm Kevin McCarthy. This is the I Feel Like Laughing Network. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, guys. Peace.